Hello everybody, my name is Artem and welcome to a new video. Here on my YouTube channel, I usually answer your questions on how to learn languages and about my experience learning languages. But today, I wanted to share with you an idea I came up with recently. The idea is the following. In order to learn a language fast, you need to learn it slow. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So I'm learning Thai right now, and there's this course called Asimo that I'm using. Uh, and if you're not familiar with the course, it is basically they have like two texts. One is in your target language, and the second one is in French, usually because it's a French company. And they also provide you audio and the grammatical notes. And it takes you about 10 to 20 minutes to complete a lesson. So what I would normally do is that I do a lesson a day. So that was the case like until I got to the lesson 13, I think. But once I got there, I wanted to review the previous lessons, and I realized that actually I forgot most of them. I forgot most of the words, I forgot most of the grammar, structure, etc. And I was thinking, what is wrong? And the thing is that actually they got the first 3 to 5 lessons were not too long. It was like 10 minutes to complete them, but as it got further, it got more different, more like the text would be longer. Um, but I had this like setting that in order, like, you have to do a lesson a day. Otherwise, uh, I don't know, you just not productive. So I got into this trap of chasing more words, more structure, more language, and that was not the most effective way of learning the language. So the idea is the following: that if you want to learn fast, and by fast I mean good, if you because like it doesn't matter how many lessons you've done if you cannot understand anything of what you've done and you cannot reproduce it. What's the point of it? It's not fast. You gotta repeat it over and over again, but you're gonna spend more time, so it's not gonna be fast. So the logic is that fast equals um, good equals fast. If you do something good, if you do it, if you do the quality work, it's gonna be fast, you know. So if you're not doing it right, it's gonna take you longer because you have to. You're gonna be frustrated. You gotta, come back to what you learned poorly and fill the gaps. Um, yeah, and basically, what was the second thing I wanted to say to you? Mm, yeah, basically the quality is more important than the quantity. Same comes down to the podcasts. You might want to listen one podcast if you're pre-intermediate, intermediate learner, but you want to progress. You want to learn new phrases, new words, new structures, etc. If you want to learn the pronunciation to make it stick into your head, you gotta repeat. You gotta listen to the same podcast, to the same episode for like, I don't know, at least 2 times. But ideally would be 5 times. The same podcast. I mean, it might get boring, of course, because you've got the information. Because me personally, uh, I only consume or learn the languages through the content which is interesting to me. I wouldn't read a text in order to learn new words. I would just read it because I'm interested into it, and I use a foreign language to learn new words because for me, the most important thing, that my goal is actually to understand the text, understand the podcast, understand something. So it has to be interesting. But yeah, even though that you've done it, you've done it, you've listened to it, you've read it, you've I don't know, you've learned the lesson, you completed the lesson. You gotta repeat it over and over again. Just realize it that uh, quality is more important. Just imagine you once you've completed a lesson and you know exactly all the words, um, it's better than knowing them like poorly. I think it's I think it's better. So yeah, don't miss the repetition. I know that we strive for new knowledge. We think that if we cover more content, it's gonna be better, and it is gonna be better. But only when you get more advanced, because otherwise you will just miss a lot of the details which are important on the earliest stages. So yeah, this is my tip idea for today. I'm not gonna quit answering questions. I'm gonna answer them in the further episodes. So yeah, you can write your questions down below this video and share with me your ideas on this video. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.